Hi, kiddos. Welcome back. So, we are done with the one and only Ivan, and we're going to continue our adventure with the one and only Bob. This way, we can kind of have a comparison of the book, right? In different perspective. How it was Ivan telling the story, right? And then now we see it from Bob's perspective. All right. Here we go. Table of contents. Ooh, look at that. It's like different ways of how he reacts. Let's play. Live is good. Okay. Here we go. 1. Confession. Look, nobody's ever accused me of being a good dog. I bark at empty air. I eat cat litter. I roll in garbage to enhance my aroma. I harass innocent squirrels. I hog the couch. I lick myself in the presence of company. I'm no saint, okay? And while I'm at it, I may or may not have eaten a pepperoni pizza with anchovies when nobody was looking. Also, I may or may not have eaten a coconut vanilla birthday cake when nobody was looking. Also, I may or may not have eaten a Thanksgiving turkey, except for the stuffing. Way too much rosemary when nobody was looking. Nobody looking. That seems to be the common thread. As they say on the crime shows, motive and opportunity. Robert. Name's Bob. I'm a mutt of uncertain heritage. Definitely some Chihuahua with a smidgen of Papillon on my father's side. You are probably thinking I'm some wimpy lap dog, the kind you see poking out of an old lady's purse like a hairy keychain. But size ain't everything. It's a swagger. It's swagger. Attitude. You gotta have the moves. Probably I should have been named Bruiser or Bam Bam or Bandit. But Bob's what I got, and Bob will do me just fine. Julia named me long time ago. She's my girl. She calls me Robert. When I get on her nerves, happens pretty often, to be honest. Numero uno. That means number one. There is an old saying about us dogs. Goes like this. It's no coincidence that man's best friend can't talk. Let me tell you something. If we could talk to people, they'd get an earful. You ever hear anyone mention man being dog's best friend? Nope, didn't think so. Way I've always figured it. End of the day, you gotta be your own best friend. Look out for numero uno. Learn that one the hard way. That's not to say I don't have a best pal. I do. Gorilla, name of Ivan. Big guy, and I go way, way back. Gorilla and dog, yep, I know. You don't see that every day. Long story. I love that big old ape. Ditto our little elephant friend, Ruby. They are the best. How we met. The first time I met Ivan, I was a homeless puppy, desperate, starving, all alone. It was the middle of the night, and I slipped into the mall where Ivan lived in a cage. I wondered a bit, grateful for the warmth, confused by the weird assortment of sleeping animals I found there, checking every trash can for anything edible. There was a small hole in a corner of Ivan's enclosure. He was fast asleep, cuddled up with a worn stuffed animal that looked like a weary gorilla. He was snoring, and man, that guy snored like a pro. In his open palm was a chunk of banana, and I still get shivers when I think about this. I ate it right out of his hand. Guy could have squeezed his fingers shut, and I would have popped like a puppy balloon. But he just kept on sleeping. And then more shivers. I am either a maniac or the bravest dog on the planet. Probably a little both. I hopped up onto the big, round, furry tummy of his. That's right. I climbed Mount Ivan. Crazy? I know. I had no idea what I was thinking. Maybe I was so exhausted I went a little bonkers. Maybe we just looked so warm and cozy that I figured it was worth taking a chance. I did my bed boogie. Dogs don't feel right till we do a quick dance before settling. Once I had things just so, I lay down in the little puppy lump and rode the waves on that tummy like a puny boat on the great brown sea. Oh, look at that picture. When Ivan opened his eyes the next morning, he didn't seem surprised in the least to find a puppy snoozing on his belly. He refused to move until I woke up. I think he was as glad as I was to have found a new friend.